Hello, all my guys, gals, and non binary pals. Googly here, and today we are doing something a little bit simple. This is a little bit of a quiz thing. It just said it's called Be Honest. So, welcome. You're in for a treat. We dug up an old personality quiz just for you. It's called What Kind of Toy Are You? And it has a little advertisement on the side there that says, Be fair to the little folks. They're worth it. And this is on something called Fuzzbee, which is so cute. All right, let's do this. What kind of toy are you? All right, enter a name. So I am Googly. Fur coats at any price. That's a cool painting. Are you excited to get to know yourself better with this personality test, Googly? Heck yeah. What kind of friend are you? The mom friend, the smart one, the hot mess, or the funny one? I haven't seen you at church. No, you haven't. I'd say I'm the funny one. Out of all four of them, I'm definitely the funny one. Of these Smash Mouth lyrics, I would choose I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't get enough of you, baby. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Why can't we be friends? I don't want to get copyright struck for that, but I would definitely say that I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'll see you tonight, a Paramount picture. You're at a party. Would you be the most likely to drink, meet new people, sit by yourself, or play games? I don't really party all that much, but the last time I did, I was sitting and playing games with everybody. Vegetine, the great blood purifier?
What did he say?
Again, the art's gorgeous, but why? I often leave important tasks until quote unquote the last minute. I'm neutral, it depends on the task. Schultz soaps. That's cool looking. I like to try new things. I would definitely give that an agree. I do like trying new things. What color are your eyes? Blue, brown, green, or hazel? Mine are definitely leaning more blue. Well, my eye. The hell was that? My eye is definitely blue. Why are there these noises? That is really cute. You go to a favorite restaurant, what do you order? Something new, an old favorite, the healthiest, or the cheapest option? As of late, I've been trying new things, so I would definitely do something new. When taking a test, I check all of my answers before submitting. I like that the advertisement is like kids in school. I always double check my answers. Always, always, always. Hood's pills cure liver ills. When taking a train or a plane, I try to talk to the person next to me. I don't often take trains or planes. I usually travel either by car or bus. I don't tend to talk to the people next to me though because I'm usually got my headphones on. Whoa! What the hell was that? The best ride for sewing machines. I like the owl. It's cute. On an average day, how many hours do you spend alone? What the hell is going on? 1 to 12. Cause I have roommates. 1 to 12. Oh, that poor puppy. I have many neighbors. Agree, I live in an area where there are lots of neighbors. It is wrong to gossip about someone behind their back. Strongly agree. Strongly agree. Shouldn't be talking nonsense about people behind their back. I never run a red light even when there's no one around. I have done it once to my memory, so I'm going to say agree. It was an accident. I wasn't paying proper attention. There was road work. It was 3 in the morning, thankfully. Traffic lights flicker even when there's no one. What? Neutral? The question changed. You're in a new room. What kind of seat do you look for? A seat facing the entrance, the comfiest looking seat, a seat facing the window, the first seat I see. A seat facing the entrance, because I'm usually curious about, like, depending, like, who's coming in. I want to meet new people. Whoa. A seat facing the entrance. Thanks. When signing, I read all of the fine print. Agree, I usually try to read the fine print if I'm signing off on something. My true name is Googly. Why is this a strongly agree, neutral, disagree? Why is the... I mean, yes. Yes, my true name is kind of Googly. I often write in a journal or diary. Not really. Out of these artistic movements, which is your favorite? Okay. Romantics, Impressionists, Surrealist, Pop Art, or Realism? That's a hard one. I do like pop art a lot. How many times have you been angry in the last week? Does frustration count? Because I was frustrated with, I have a cat and a bird was teasing him the other day and I got frustrated, but I wouldn't say angry. So I'm gonna go with 0 because it was frustration. If a stranger approached you in public and asked to borrow your phone, it would depend on the stranger. If it was, okay, so if it was where I live now, I would let them borrow it because there's not really, it's not like they can really take off with my, y'all, why are her eyes missing? Why are her eyes missing? Is that blood? Okay, I'm just gonna answer the question. Now I'm like looking at the ads. What is the best kind of animal? Out of the 4 of them, I prefer cats. Cat. Cat. Stop fighting me. Stop it. Cat. Next. What would you name your pet cat? Why is everything... What is happening? Why is it melting? If I was gonna name my next pet cat... We'll name him Spike. That's why I would name my next pet cat, is Spike. Yikes. Your friend asks you if you like their shirt. The shirt is ugly. What do you do? I don't really think shirts can be ugly. Because it's all about taste. Whoa. If I went no screens for a day and didn't post social media or check my phone, my friends or family would be very, very concerned. I definitely have to say I agree because I usually post at least once. Because I do YouTube, I post once a day. My friends would be confused. I enjoy people watching. I mean, I'm a small-time YouTuber, so yes, absolutely, I enjoy people watching. I'm gonna put agree, though, because, like, in person, it's different. Whoa! What the f-
I just... No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Try Atmore's mincemeat and genuine English plum pudding. The next section of the quiz is in the style of free association. Instead of a question, you will be shown a seed word. You have 3 seconds to select the word you most associate with said seed word. Paper, we're gonna go with collage. Seed, we're gonna go with tree. St. Jacob's oil, that's cool. Internet. grave, earring, ear, humor, we're gonna go with comedian. Why are you breathing in my ear? Why are you breathing in my ear? Experiment. Protection. Stop breathing in my ear. Declare bankruptcy. Ah! Owl. Bird. Stop it. Bird. Constrain. Locks. Locks. Cast, spell. Defeated, waiting. Whisper. Close. Amazing. Happy. Dusty, cleaning. Window. Look. Why are his eyes gone? Stop breathing in my ear, please. That concludes the first free response portion. Please continue. How many friends do you have? Like, stop. I'm gonna go with 1 to 6 because, like, I have a small group of friends, but, like, I have other friends, but, like, my friend group is 1 to 6. How many friends do you have if you count me? Well, you just left. What do you mean? I would have 2 to 7 because it would be one more extra friend in my circle. I am... Whoa! Angels are. I'm gonna say misunderstood. You move into a new apartment. What do you do first? Set up my bed. That's usually what I do when every time I've moved, to set up my bed. I have beautiful eyes. Well, I kind of have to strongly disagree because I only have one eye. We'll go with disagree. We'll go with disagree. I would not change much if I was trapped for 100 years. I strongly disagree. I think if I was trapped for 100 years, I would change a lot. Which of these is most important on a vacation? Going somewhere new, seeing family, nearby oceans or mountains, safety. I mean, safety is like top priority when you're going anywhere, right? Right? A white lie is better than telling someone the truth if the truth would. What the?
What did he say?
Yeah, I see you too. A white lie is better than telling someone the truth if the truth would hurt them. Neutral. It depends on the white lie. You are in a public area like a park or a lake and see me standing across the way looking at you. You are most likely to politely ignore me, go home, confront me, find company. Out of all of these, I would probably politely ignore you. Because my normal reaction would be, if you were staring at me, I'm gonna wave. I mean, waving would kind of be finding company, wouldn't it? Okay, if that's what you want, I'm not arguing because I don't know. You're most likely to lose patience with people who are acting illogically, do not finish their work on time, talk about confusing art, want to keep their eyes. I'm 50-50. I'm going to say are acting illogically. Wait for it to move on me. What kind of job do you have? I entertain people. I solve problems. I make problems. I don't have a job yet. I'd say I entertain people. I entertain people. How many times have you seen an owl? 5+ times. 5. Why? Why? Why, small child? Why? Why are you... Don't look at me in that tone of voice. The sound's back. How many times do you think an owl has seen you? Probably the same amount of times. A taste that's hard to match. Okay. Hey, it's pop art. When you take a personality quiz, you learn just as much as me as I do about you. I mean neutral, because you do learn a little bit about the person who made the test. I'm confident in my ability to defend myself. I'd agree. I'm pretty confident. I am pretty confident in my ability to defend myself. I win most fights I get into. I don't tend to get into fights, but like, I would agree. I got the size advantage. I find it hard to work if my surroundings are unorganized. Strongly disagree. I can work in any environment. Have you ever cheated in school? I actually have not. I never did. Whoa, what the hell? We're from the owl country. I tend to speed up when I have to walk in the dark. Disagree. I don't tend to change the way I walk. Spike the cat is alive. I mean, neutral, because Spike the cat is a concept. My eyes. Here's the owl man. I believe the personality tests provide an accurate summary of a person. Neutral, because it depends on how the test is written. Where have you been, Owl Knight? I believe that this is a real personality test made by a real human being. I'm gonna lean agree. What? Whoa. Must I sever two fond hearts forever? No, never. I have no difficulty separating my dreams from my waking life. Agree. Like, strongly agree. When I think someone is watching me, I feel perspiration on my palms, an awareness of the back of my neck, increased heart rate, quickened breathing, all of the above. An awareness at the back of my neck, really. Yo! Where did your eyes go? The next section of the quiz in the style of free association. Instead of the question, you'll be shown a C word. Okay, rapid fire seed words and go. Clover. Grass. Gouge. Eye. Stop it. That's my ear. Horn. Trumpet. Absent. Father. Angel. Heaven. I don't like this in my ear. Evil eye. Thread. Thought. Succumb. Eventually. You will eventually, but eventually. Grateful. Dead. Beautiful. Googly has eyes. Why? Why are you in my ear? I often find myself taking care of friends and family. Agree. What is that? Oh, owl. I would know if something was watching me. Strongly agree. I'm confident I will live to be 60. At this point, disagree. The light is blind. My friends would still care for me if I was maimed? What? I would think so. Oh, I don't like that. I play horror games during the day because I'm too scared to play at night. Strongly disagree. People would look for me if I disappeared. Strongly, yeah, I see you too. Except for none of you have eyes. Strongly agree. Back to I'll see you tonight. Which of the following would be an effective defense against a supernatural entity? A ring of salt, closing your eyes. The sound's going away. Rosaries or none of the above? It depends. So I'm going to go with none of the above because technically none of the above. don't like the sounds. How would you characterize your peripheral vision? I can see movement, but not much else. I don't notice my peripheral vision. I don't notice much in my I don't notice much in my peripheral vision. My peripheral vision is very good. I'm not sure how good my peripheral vision is. Mine is actually pretty solid. If you lost your eyes, what would you do? Was the question. I would replace them with pebbles out of those three. So what kind of toy are you? Well, your result is... see you in 45 years. You're so close to perfect. So close, 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 close. Just that pesky problem of your prudence. That's okay. I am patient. People always get lazy eventually. Thanks! Thank you for playing. I made this game in my last year of college. Now I've graduated, I'm trying to make a game for a living. Talk about scary. It's hard to pay bills these days, especially as a game dev. Aww. Me and my pal Fergus are currently making a remastered version of the game for Steam. It will have replaced most questions so you won't get deja vu, more and weirder endings, more branching paths so your play will look different than your friends. We're selling it for $2. That sounds like a good idea. I absolutely will wishlist this on Steam here later. Ah! What the hell was that? That was so good, but what? I have no words. I really don't. That was wild. Okay. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give a subscribe and a follow. Or a subscribe and a like. That shook me a little bit. I will see y'all in the next video. Googly out.
Welcome to the kill zone. I feel the silence chasing me.